Hi, I'm Kristen Billing, and this is your weekly MyKawartha.com webcast, coming to you from Dreams of Beans on Hunter Street in Peterborough. It's a bit of a rainy Friday, so we thought we'd do it inside. This week in the news, there was a 20-year-old man who was in serious condition after being struck by a car on Water Street near University Avenue. Police are still looking for witnesses to the incident, so anyone with information is asked to call 876-1122. And for all your political Peterborough needs, here's Catherine Miller with Council Minutes.
Hello again. What you're looking at behind me in night vision, the community of the whole meeting just ended, by the way, are traffic lights. Now they look like ordinary traffic lights, don't they? But they're not. They're actually energy-sucking colored orbs that are draining the financial life out of the city of Peterborough. So they're going to be replaced. They're going to be replaced with LED lights, which is going to save the city hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in electricity costs and maintenance costs, and hopefully that's going to be passed on to you, the taxpayer. But what was really frightening about tonight's meeting, now that we're in a nighttime mode and all that, was the ongoing discussion about the museum. The debate that never ends. It went on and on and on. The horror. The horror. For more information on what else went on at the Committee of the Whole meeting, you can check out MyKawartha.com, or you can check out the Peterborough This Week, Wednesday the 26th edition. For MyKawartha.com, I'm Catherine Miller.
Thanks, Kathy. And the committee did decide to give the museum the funds needed to finish the design phase of the expansion plan. And here's Lauren Gilchrist with sports.
This is your weekly sports update. I'm Lauren Gilchrist. There's a ton of stuff going on in terms of sports this weekend right here in Peterborough. It all kicks off with the Head of the Trent. That's Trent University's annual homecoming weekend. And the big event is on Saturday with the regatta. It attracts more than 2,000 rowers from across Canada. A ton of people come out to watch the event, so it's something you definitely don't want to miss. Also on Saturday is the first Pete's Day. There's games going on all day at the Memorial Centre and at the Evinrude Centre. Games start at 11 a.m. and go right to 9:30 p.m. For a complete schedule, make sure you check your Friday edition of Peterborough This Week. And wrapping things up on Sunday is the annual CIBC Run for the Cure. This is a huge event in Peterborough, raises tons of money. Last year it raised more than $160,000, and that was right here in Peterborough. This year's run takes place on Sunday at Del Prairie Park with opening ceremonies at 9:15 a.m. And that's it for sports.
Thanks, Lauren. And if you're like me, looking for something fun to do this weekend, you can check MyKawartha.com's events page, or you can just watch Paul Rellinger with Weekend Wanderings.
Okay. Think about it. On more than one occasion, have you ever really wanted to dress up and do a little role playing? That may sound a little weird, but this weekend, that's exactly what they're going to be doing at the Peterborough Public Library. For the 17th year, Phantasm returns. Now what it is a role game playing convention, and it's for all these people who like role playing, and it's based on sci-fi and fantasy settings. It's really kind of neat. Now they have all sorts of games and tournaments are going to be going on all weekend. One of them is called Munchkin. That wasn't named after me, but apparently it's something that would be a lot of fun to play. It's really different, but for people who are into this sort of thing, it's a real mecca. It's going to be packed. 17 years is a long time, so somebody's got to be doing this stuff. Another thing to keep an eye on is tonight, Friday night, at the Blue Tomato Art Shop on Charlotte Street. It's already been 1 year since they opened, and they're having a big celebration tonight down there, an open house. They've done a great job. A lot of art galleries in Peterborough, but this is one that's fairly new and has done fairly well, so it's worth checking out. Doors Open Peterborough is running on Saturday. 15 different venues in town, all of historical significance. A lot of history there. You get to see it real close up. It's free, so you just kind of tour around at your own leisure. Check your Peterborough This Week from this past Wednesday. We had a list and a little profile of each of the sites. All of them have something to offer. The Showplace one is really neat because they have a free concert at 2 o'clock as well. That's included. So get out, see a part of Peterborough you might not otherwise see. One more thing, Peterborough Theatre Guild is continuing its run of Grace and Glory. It's their season opening production. It continues Friday, Saturday, matinee on Sunday. That, of course, is at the Guild Hall on Roger Street. I'm Paul Rellinger. weekend wanderings for MyKawartha.com.
Thanks, Paul, and that's This Week in the Kawarthas. Thanks for watching.